Pitch football, we're outside the London Stadium. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Ollie, give me your immediate reaction to the game. How'd you assess that?
It was another Spursy game, Helder. That's what I'm going to tell you. It wasn't no level of confidence, no determination, no passion on that pitch whatsoever. It's just been dire to watch. We were very lucky to scrape that result. I think it was two really great goals from Kane and Son that got us where we need to be, and I think we got to thank fucking God above for that Easter present for that. But it just wasn't entertaining to watch any way possible, and I think that was more scraping the edges to get that win. And I think we're lucky to get it, and I hope today shows that we can get somewhere in the next few games we've got upcoming for us.
Son enters the 100 club for Spurs, his 100th goal. How does he rank for you amongst Spurs strikers from the past?
If you asked me that question last season, I'd say he's one of the best strikers in the Premier League. I think he's one of the fastest, one of the most happiest as well, because the man's always bloody smiling. He's smiling more than me when I get out of bed in the morning. But you know, he's always so determined to achieve the best for his squad. But this season, he's just sort of turned off. I haven't seen him going down the wing, going down forward, you know, wanting to achieve the balls. He hasn't been the player I've recognised for the last couple of years. You know, he's been a completely different person. And, you know, when he admitted that he thought he was responsible for Conte leaving the club, I honestly thought that he's maybe thought, oh, I fucked up now. But it was a great goal. And I think maybe if he starts to pick up the momentum, he'll be, you know, back to where he belongs. But you know, it was a good performance, and I hope it's the start of something for us.
Are you glad Conte's left the club? Are you happy that Conte's no longer in charge of Tottenham?
I'm more than happy he's gone because, you know, his tactics clearly weren't working. I think Stellini staying on, though, is a little symbol of, you know, he follows Conte everywhere. Why hasn't he gone with him? So obviously, you know, a little, you know, sudden smell's been coming around, and you don't really realise why he's gone with him. But I'm glad to see Conte gone because, you know, he doesn't stay longer than a full season and a half past the club. You know, he's just being a manager. He's done really well for us. I thank him so much. As I said in my video that I left on the channel a couple of weeks ago, you know, he's done a lot of great for us. But I think, you know, the players haven't really took his advice on board, and they've just gone back to where they were. But, you know, he's a world-class winning manager. He can go far with some other people. And I think, you know, it's time for him to take a break and go, what's next?
Who would you like to see named as the next Tottenham Hotspur manager? Who do you think the next manager should be?
Pochettino, 100%. You know, he's wanted to come back for ages. You've seen the interviews, you've seen TV. He said, before I die, I want to win something with Tottenham. I want to achieve. You know, he's so determined to win something with this club. You know, he's best friends with Daniel Levy. If you've seen the documentaries and you go behind the scenes, as much as I fucking hate Daniel Levy, you know, he wants to win something in this club, and he shows the determination. But it's just a matter of when and how we can get him back.
Are Spurs fans being a bit dire? The fact that you're fourth in the Premier League, you just beat Brighton, you're still playing reasonably good football.
Well, our football's not how it used to be. I'd say a win against Brighton is a massive confidence boost, considering I think they had the best away record in the Premier League this season so far, obviously from 2023 onwards. I think it's a massive confidence boost for the team, but they need to be able to realise, okay, we've done this and we need to go forward in the next games. Obviously, Bournemouth next week is going to be, I hope, relatively easy for us. But then obviously Newcastle, then Liverpool, and then Aston Villa and Crystal Palace is going to be a harder and harder challenge. And you've got to push up the ranks. And you've just only got to hope that this is the start of better things for the rest of the season.
Pitch football, we're at Tottenham Hotspurs, outside the London Stadium. Tottenham 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Give us your immediate reaction to the game.
Stellini's definitely not the answer. I don't know where we'd be without Harry Kane. I hope he stays for next season. And again, we took off Kulusevski. We should have left him on and played another forward with him, but and we're season ticket holders. I don't think we'll be buying a season ticket next year unless we get the manager sorted out, and because it's not good at the minute, and Levy has to go as well.
Who would you like to see in charge of Tottenham Hotspur? Who do you think the next manager should be?
I'd love to see the Spaniard Enrique in charge. I think, yeah, direct football. Tottenham's known as a direct team, but we're just boring to watch. It's just pass back. Dyer's not good enough. Davies is not good enough. Lloris is not good enough. It's just very dull being a Tottenham fan at the minute. And Arsenal are about to clinch the league, which makes it even worse. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Heung-min Son entered the 100 club for Tottenham Hotspur. How does he rank amongst current Premier League strikers?
He's up there with the best, but he's not been good enough this year. You know, I know he scored 100 this year, but he's only his top scorer last year. He only has 5 goals this year. You know, it's not good enough to be among the elite in Tottenham. But yeah, we need to buck up. Harry Kane has no help whatsoever up there. So, but we'll keep coming. The most loyal fans in the world, Tottenham fans.
Now you mentioned Harry Kane. His deal's running down as time ticks on. Do you think he'll be at Tottenham next season?
I hope he will. If he leaves, he'll leave with my blessings. You know, he's broke the record, broke Greaves' record. There's very little for him left at Tottenham. You know, if he goes, I think he'll go, and we can't blame him because, you know, we're not helping him in the transfer market. But onwards and upwards.
We're outside Tottenham Stadium. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Give us your immediate reaction to the game.
It was really good. 2-1 Tottenham to Brighton. Yeah, it was a good game. Really good. First time at the stadium. Had a nice day with my boy.
Big win for Tottenham. Are you confident they can get Champions League football this season?
Yeah, I reckon they're going to do it.
You were here to witness Heung-min Son's 100th goal for Tottenham. How does he rank against Tottenham strikers of the past?
Got a bit quick.
How does Heung-min Son rate against past Tottenham players?
I don't really know.
Yeah. Do you use Heung-min Son on your FIFA?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he a good card?
Yeah, he's a good player.
Yeah, he's a good player. What about Harry Kane? How important is Harry Kane to this team?
He's really good. I mean, he's a bit slow, but he's got a really good shooting, and he's good on his day.
He does what he does, doesn't he, with his finish at the end.
Great goal for Harry Kane.
Yeah, very good, very good. He's always good at what he does. That's how, with his finishing at the end, that's what he's good at.
Who would you like to see the new manager? Who would you like to see come in? Any inkling who your choice would be?
What did you say, Bill?
I don't know.
He's a Tottenham fan.
I don't know.
Well, we'll have to wait and see how it plays out. Thanks for your time today and have yourself a safe journey home. We're outside London Stadium, Tottenham Hotspur 2, Brighton Hove Albion 1. Fellas, give me your immediate reaction to the game.
Glad that they won, but they don't play as well as they should do. They should play a lot better, but at least we won. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, big result for Tottenham in all things considered.
It is. I mean, at the end of the day, we're moving forward, but we need to solidify. There's no point in trying to win games in the second half. You have to play 90 minutes to win a game. You can't play for 45. We seem to want to do that a lot.
We want that creative midfield player. We need that creative midfield player. Madison.
Talk to me about the next manager of Spurs. Who would you like to see come in as Spurs' next manager?
I'd bring Poch back.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
I would agree with that because I don't see no one else out there that we could use because you've got to play to our strengths. There's no point in trying to get us to play to a system that we've never played in 100 years. We're an attacking football club. Can't play this defensive nonsense. Can't do it.
Are Tottenham capable of getting Champions League football this season?
No. Not this season.
I hope so. I think with a bit of luck we might do it, but it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy.
Heung-min Son entered the 100 club, scoring his 100th Premier League goal for Tottenham Hotspur today. How does he rank amongst Tottenham Hotspur strikers of the past?
He's a good striker. In actual fact, I'll give him his due. I think he's one of the best that we've had, to be fair, because we've had a lot of others, especially the guy that came from Russia.
Rebrov.
Yep, and he weren't a lot of use, was he? Do you know what I mean?
How would you rank Heung-min Son as a Tottenham player? Where does he stand in terms of form against other Tottenham legends?
He's definitely one of the best. I wouldn't say he's the best, but he's definitely one of the best. This season maybe not as much. If you asked me last season, I'd have said he's mostly the best. But this season, he's maybe shown he's got a lot to live up to.
Club record goal scorer Harry Kane got on the score sheet today. How confident are you that he'll be a Tottenham player next season?
I think he'll be a Tottenham player. I don't know about the season after that, but next season I think he'll still be there. He loves us, so I think if they give him the right manager and the right signings, I think he'd stay.
Do you echo that, or is your opinion different, sir?
I think he'll stay there, but at the end of the day, you can't have all these records and can't win the Premiership. And I think that's what you want. So if we can't do that for him, I don't see him staying.
With me, I've got a Tottenham fan all the way from the United States of America. Welcome to England, I guess. How did you enjoy the game?
Thank you. It was a really nice game. I'm glad we won. It was close though. 2 VAR decisions. That went our way.
Yeah. What made you choose to support Tottenham Hotspur? It's quite a strange decision on club choices there, young man.
Well, I got a shirt when I was 6 from my friend who didn't really know anything about football. So, and then I saw Kane at the 2018 World Cup. So yeah.
Funny you mentioned Kane. Scored a goal today. I suppose Heung-min Son's goal was the pick of the day. What did you make of it?
It was a really nice goal. He does that a lot. 2 touches out of his feet, top corner, top of the box.
Heung-min Son, 100th goal in the Premier League. How much do you rate him? Do you think he's an important player?
Yeah, I say we should keep him. If we sell Kane, it's all right, but we should keep Son, yeah.
There is talk of Kane leaving with his contract running down. Do you think it would be a disaster if he were to leave Tottenham Hotspur?
We need to get 1 or 2 good players in return, but yeah, it would be if we don't get anyone else good.
Yeah. Do you play FIFA a lot?
Yeah, he's good on it.
He's quite good, isn't he?
Uh-huh.
All right, well, hopefully Tottenham can carry on. Do you think they can get Champions League football this year? Are they good enough to finish in the top 4?
Yeah, hopefully. I hope Newcastle drop off last couple games.
Big win for Newcastle today. They won today.
Yeah.
Pitch football. We're outside Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Give us your immediate reaction to the game.
I was not impressed.
Really?
I thought we were very lucky to get away with that today. Yeah. I don't know what those two were doing on the touchline, both shouting and screaming at each other. Stellini and Mason, I really don't know. I don't know where we go from here, to be honest with you, mate.
Big question. I was going to say that. Who do you think should come in? Who do you think the next manager should be?
I love the football with Poch, but what can you say? I don't think he'll come back. It's a win, but you see it on my face.
All things considered, where Brighton are in the table, it's a big win.
They outplayed us. I thought they outplayed us. We just don't seem to have any desire at the moment. The players out there, and it's shocking. Yeah. If it wasn't for my daughter being over from Holland to watch the game, I think I would have gone home at half time.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not optimistic about Spurs getting Champions League football this year?
We could. We're still fifth, aren't we? We could. Someone's got to slip up, but on that performance, I don't know. I really don't see how we're fifth.
Don't you think the fans are being a bit harsh? The fact Tottenham are fifth in the league, they're never going to win the league this year.
How the hell? We're never going to win the league, but I can't see how we're fifth. It's another shocking performance today. First half was terrible. First half I thought was terrible. Son's beautiful goal. That's what it needed because there was nothing else.
So you mentioned Heung-min Son, his 100th goal today, absolute screamer. Where does he rank amongst Tottenham Hotspur strikers of the past?
One of the best. Yeah. He is one of the best. Fantastic player. I don't even think he's having a bad season. The team's having a bad season, even though we're fifth. It's unbelievable. Yeah.
Harry Kane scored again today. Yeah. Are you prepared for life after Harry Kane if he decides to leave Tottenham?
If he decides, you can't blame him. You can't blame him. You can't have a player of that. He's the best English striker, most goals. Spurs won. He ain't got a trophy. All he's got is golden boots, and he ain't got a trophy.
I think that's magnified with the way Arsenal are playing at the moment.
Well, that would be a disaster if they win the league, wouldn't it? Let's face it. That would be a disaster. But I think that's going to happen.